Right. Do you think it would be easier to wait until after the holidays to make changes to an ADHD child's diet? Maybe you've been learning about how gluten, dairy, and soy can trigger and exacerbate ADHD symptoms. Maybe you're thinking about cutting these foods, but just don't want to do so before the holidays. You want to wait till the next year. I get it. I seriously get it. It probably would be way easier to wait, at least in some ways. Families who aren't worried about the effects of food on their child's behavior don't have to consider all of those gluten-filled rolls on the counter or the sugar-filled treats on the dessert table. They don't have to think about how those foods might lead to a meltdown in a few hours. Families who aren't worried about the effects of food can eat whatever they want to eat and just not think about the tantrums that follow, the explosive behavior, the increase in ADHD symptoms, all of the problems that will inevitably follow eating such foods. Now, for those of you that don't know me, my name's Dana Kay, and I am an ADHD health and nutrition practitioner. And I work with families all across the USA to reduce ADHD symptoms through food and natural solutions. Waiting until after the holidays to make any changes in diet might be easier, but easier isn't always the best choice. And here's why. First of all, those who wait will waste precious time. Those who wait don't spend the month of December making changes and then actually seeing the positive results. Those who wait spend the holidays doing the same things they've always been doing, fighting ADHD symptoms, walking on eggshells. That's how I felt with my son, going on that roller coaster, waiting for the next meltdown to occur. Just imagine how much better the holidays could actually be if those constant ADHD symptoms were reduced significantly. Now, I received a message from Sarah the day after Thanksgiving. Sarah is a mom who is currently working with me to help her 8-year-old son who has ADHD. Now, she messaged me in tears because she had the first peaceful Thanksgiving since her son was born. Some families who overhaul their child's diet see amazing results within only a couple of weeks. Just imagine 2 weeks from now, not having to worry about when that next shoe's going to drop. Imagine how different life could be if there were fewer ADHD symptoms. Is it hard to change the diet over the holidays? In some ways, yes, but it's not impossible. So stick with me for the next couple of minutes as I share the 2 most important secrets to making changes to the diet over the holiday easier. So secret number 1 is talk to your family beforehand. In my experience, one of the best things parents can do to help get buy-in from other family members is to actually explain why they are doing what they're doing. Gluten, dairy, and soy are scientifically proven to be inflammatory foods. They break down the lining of the gut and they wreak havoc on the body and the brain. By removing these inflammatory foods and replacing these foods with nutrient-dense whole fruits, veggies, protein sources, healthy fats, parents actually enable their children to become their best selves. So before attending that next family gathering, just take a night, make a phone call and explain the changes. Many families, especially when they understand the why, will do their very best to comply with requests. So secret number 2, bring food. Now, unfortunately, when people aren't used to cooking gluten, dairy, and soy-free, it can be a bit overwhelming for them to think of preparing an entire meal this way. That's why when we go to family gatherings where I'm not the one cooking, I always talk to the host beforehand, find out what they're planning to serve, and then bring something similar for my family to eat. I don't expect the host to provide a meal that meets our dietary restrictions, though honestly, I've been absolutely amazed by how kind some families are once they learn about our restrictions. But typically, I just bring our own food. We eat what I know is gluten, dairy, and soy-free that's provided, and then we have our own food to fill the gaps. So talking to family beforehand and bringing food might not be easier than just eating whatever food is served, but is the easy route the right one to take? Now, when my son's ADHD symptoms were at his worst or at their worst, I just wanted relief. I wanted peace in my family, in my house. So the challenges that came from changing his diet, though not always easy, were always worth it every single time. So feel free to reach out with any further questions, and I hope you all have a happy holiday. Bye for now.